My voice is audible, guys? Use the chat box. Everything is fine, guys. Let me know that. Okay. Okay. So, okay, guys. So, okay, now let's. I'm not going to hear what is that. I'm not going to explain what is the history of what spring rest. What is the who is the developed, who is the implemented rest, guys. Okay, now I'm not going to waste those time from there. Those things read from the internet. Okay, now what is the need and what is the day-to-day work is there, those things I'm going to explain here, because I'm just explaining only Saturday Sunday, right? I'm giving my services just Saturday Sunday. Okay na? In the Saturday Sunday also, if I explain what is that history, what is the rest history, who is the develop, how those things. Okay na? So don't, if anyone is expecting those things, so guys, sorry for that. Okay na? I'm not going to explain those things. Okay na? Whatever necessary things is there, what is we will implement day to day in the project, what is those things I'm going to explain it here. Okay, those things only I'm going to explain it here, guys. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, now let's move on and let's see that. Okay, now, so for that, if we want to develop, what is that, if we want to make the request, right, how many way we how many methodology is there we can make the request. Okay, now on the browser I already said, right, I already said we using what URL, link and form, using how many requests we can make, only two requests, get a post type. Okay na, but here in the server to server communication, right, we are using four methodology, right. HTTP methodology is 889. Okay na, put, trash, what is the option and all those things. But whatever methodology we are using, really we are using in the project. Okay na, I'm going to explain those methodology. Okay na, so HTTP methodology. Okay na, I will touch others also, but whatever we are whatever methodology we are using day to day in the project. Okay na, those methodology I will explain much. Okay na, so http, what is that, request method, right? HTTP request method, guys. Okay na, HTTP request method. Okay na, so get method, right, get method, we are means whenever we have need to take the resources, right, means fetching the data from the server. Okay, for at the time which kind of request we are making now, get type. Okay na, get type. Okay, guys, get type. Okay, so okay means fetch resource. Resource means, guys, resource means one time. Resource means, just I'm going to explain what is the meaning of resource. Resource in the terminology of RESTful, resource means what is that? Resource means what is that? Anything, file, file, or database data, right? Database data, or image or audio or text or document. Whenever we are talking about that, what is that terminology of rest, anything, whatever things will be there, if we take one method also, we will say that what is that, resource, right? This is the terminology of rest, guys. Okay na, just normally we are saying that method, that is the not method, guys. In the terminology, the we know that the method, but in the terminology, uh, this is the terminology of what, terminology of what is that, rest. Okay na, anything means get type, if we are making the request, means get type resource we are calling that from the server. Okay na, meaning is this one. Resource means anything, file, database, image, audio, text, or method calling. Okay na, anything that is called what we are calling the resource. Okay na, in the terminology of what, restful services, guys. Okay na, so get type, whenever we are using the get type, means fetching the resource from what, from what, from what provider, sorry, producer, guys, producer, right? Okay, okay, another one is what, Frequently, which methodology we are using? Normally this every day whenever we are developing the restful services, right? Restful services, this post methodology we are using. The another one is, what is that? Post methodology. In which situation we are using the post methodology? Means creating new resource. Whenever we are creating the new resource at provider side, sorry, producer side, yeah, the producer, right? Producer, okay. Another one is what? Put. Another one is what? Put. This is the theory, guys. Okay na? Theory, I know that theory will be the boring little bit. Those things whenever I will implement based on this one only, I'm going to explain the application. Okay na? So my theory is a little bit, okay na? I know that this theory is boring, but when I will explain the application, at that time I will touch again and again and again and again this what is that diagram plus these things. Okay na? Then the clear picture will be there. Okay na? Initial anything, guys. Okay na? Initially anything, until unless if I'm not explain what is that theory, then directly if I do the practical also, you people will not understand. Okay now, because of that I'm explaining, guys. Okay, so now, okay, so another, put means what is that? Modify. What is that? Modify existing resources at, what is that? Producer. Okay, another one is what? Another one is what? Delete. Okay na? Delete. These four, right? These four methodology we are frequently using in the, whenever we are developing what? Restful application, guys. Okay na? Restful application. Okay na? So removing, delete means remove existing resource. Producer. Okay, so another other also there, option is there, trash is there. After then there are total 8 methodology is there, but we are using these things only. Okay na? Those others methodology internally server is using, developer is